I consider it to be an irony that the majority of youth in Pakistan is not even aware of the fact that they are in a war zone and that they are being treated like animals and that they have no rights and that the government, whom they are paying taxes to, doesn't even care about them, doesn't even care about their lives, doesn't even care about their dignity, their well-being, their future, their success, their children, or anything that they value. And the irony, despite that, is that what is happening is that they are satisfied with that. They have no fire going inside of them in order to get rid of this disrespect and the fact that they are disrespected throughout the world just because of the fact that they are Pakistanis. And it just bothers me so much that the majority of people that I look around, they were just laughing and they were just walking and they were having teas and they were doing banal and weird stuff and becoming happy, despite knowing that they have no future, that the education that they have acquired by spending around 16 to 18 years inside of education system has literally dumbed them down, and they're happy with that and they're satisfied with that. And how banal is that? And so in this video, I'm not complaining. I'm not going to be complaining about the situation, the problem that Pakistan is going through. I am addressing those few people, the minority of people. Most of the people out there, or most of the youth, is not even eligible to watch this video. They are not even a part of my audience. Whom I'm addressing are the ones who have that got this tiny bit of sparkle of hatred going on inside of them for the government and for the country and for their nationality and for themselves as well. So what I want to let you know is that you have to know that there is a constant war being waged on your brain. They are trying to make you satisfied. They are trying to make you love your misery. They are trying to make you be satisfied and be happy in this miserable state. Where any random police officer can just come up and start disrespecting you, or you go into these government institutes and you have to adopt an attitude of a beggar, and there are people who are ready to get you, there to tear you off your self-respect and your self-esteem, and what they are trying to do is that they are trying to get used to it and stay like it and become happy with that. And I think they are pretty much succeeded in doing so, because what they are doing is that they have created. Firstly, I'm talking about in this video. Well, the thing that I'm talking about is the mental state of punk and the youth and how they are supposed to be and what it currently is. What you are supposed to know is that two things determine whether you take action or not. Either it is love or fear. Love for something or fear from something. Either to escape a negative situation or to pursue a positive situation. So what they have done is that they have put you inside the education system where you are constantly bombarded with the idea of this irrational belief that somehow not getting that grade is bad. It is entirely irrational, but that is not how the brain works. If a thought is repeated onto the brain for a longer period of time, the brain adopts that idea, and so that once you're being bombarded with the idea of getting good grades and measuring that as success, what happens is that you start believing that. And as a result, you're not considering anything other than that to be success, no matter how miserable your physical, your mental, your emotional, your relational, your financial situation is. What you are believing success to be is the fact that you are getting good grades or not. And that is what precisely is success for you. Other people are happy by you or not, and you allow them to dictate your success and the results. You go through this misery and you're living. Let me tell you one thing. You're in a miserable state, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. But if you're pursuing good grades, what is the matter of that? You have to look at it rationally. Irrationally, you're going to believe that grades are important. Even though you have no rational base, and for that, you have no rational basis to prove your idea, but since you believe it, because the fact that you've been exposed to this audience for this long period of time, you have started to believe it. Then you have to get rid of it, because you're in a miserable state and you don't believe that. This is not what you deserve. You deserve to have a safe future. You deserve to be in a safe environment. You deserve to be sure about the fact that you can go down the street and not get robbed or not get killed or random via just slitting your throat. You're not supposed to go through the street and you should be sure about the fact that you're going to be safe. And if you're not, then you're in a miserable state and you're supposed to do something about it. And that is what you're supposed to know as Pakistani youth. And I'm not addressing the precise reason why I've told in the start that I'm not going to be addressing majority of the population is because their internal fire has been extinguished by the government and precisely by these education system and these people up there who are trying to control you and to make you a slave and live like an animal. And I want to let you know that's not the case. What is supposed to be happening? What is supposed to happen? That's not what is supposed to happen. You are supposed to live a good life. You are supposed to be successful. You are supposed to be educated. You are supposed to be competent. You are supposed to be respected throughout the world because of your nationality, because of your education, and because of the skill that you possess, and because of what your government is doing, and because of your history. And none of that is happening. None of that is happening, and that is supposed to spark a fire inside of you that forces you to change all what is happening with you.